Hi, Kasula. Long time no see. It's almost been a year, and I've asked the office lady not to think I've gone crazy in case she hears voices coming from my office where I'm just sitting here talking to myself. This is a special assembly for two wonderful girls that I've had the pleasure of working with on Stage 3. Maybe that was our connection, that we all liked the Stage 3 kids, the bigger kids, that we can relate to them, we could deal with them, we enjoy teaching them. I'll start off with Mo. What I always remember is that you never shied away from a challenge. You were the first to put up your hand and say, I'll take that kid, the most challenging kid with the most challenging behaviours. And you always did right by those kids, and you were able to connect with them in some way. You're always a team player, that's what I remember about you. And you were always generous with your resources, your teaching, sharing. But there was also so much more than the teaching to you, Mo, that you're just a warm, caring kind of person, that you know when someone's down and you try and pick them up, and you're such a team player and you care about people. And I know Preston's is going to be so very, very happy to have you, because you're just going to be the greatest asset there. And now let's go to Jackie, to my nearest and to my dearest. We might have not been working together for a whole year now, but people may not know that we still talk on the phone every night, still every afternoon, sometimes more than once a day. And we are each other's sounding board, and we talk to each other and give each other ideas and just listen to each other. And that's the beauty of it, especially with my transition to my new school this year, where things were a little different for me than Kasula. And I missed Kasula so much. She was always there encouraging me to keep going, so I appreciate that. Jackie and I, or Mrs. Coates and I, have worked together for 22 years. I was on a Year 3 class in 1993, and Mrs. Coates was placed next door to me on a 2-3 composite, and we just connected. Our friendship, it was easy. A lot of people think that we got on so well because we're very, very similar, and yes, we do have similarities, and I'm sure Mr. George Michael got some special mention today, but there's also a lot of things that are different about us. Our families, our upbringing are very different. Our sporting preferences, Mrs. Coates likes sport, I don't. Our competitiveness, Mrs. Coates is a lot more competitive than I am. I, in fact, have no competitive gene whatsoever. I couldn't care less. So there were a lot of differences, but somehow there's a common ground that we could connect with. Over the years, we've worked on so many things together. We've done staff productions, we've done Waikikiri's, Dances, Stedfords together. We gave up our afternoons, we gave up our Saturdays, and all for the children. We loved it when we were on the same grade, but it got to a point when that became a rarity. The principals would actually keep us on separate grades on opposite ends of the school because we were deemed as having too much fun together. And they were our days before marriage, and then we ended up getting married, and believe it or not, we both married landscapers. We were at each other's weddings. We were at each other's, monumental events in our lives. In fact, Cooper and Zach were born 5 days apart. We couldn't visit each other because we were both in hospital at the same time having our babies. I just want to say, Jack, I think you're going to do a great job at Winston Hills, and they're very lucky to have you. I've had a wonderful opportunity of working with you, both in a job share situation and, as I said earlier, on stage classes together. And I've learned so much from you, and you are passionate about what you do. You're a wonderful teacher. Your ideas are motivating, you're innovative, and you're going to do a great job at a school that needs you very much. And I'm just sad that we're just going to be geographically further apart. But I know teaching brought us together, but I know teaching is not what keeps us together. The friendship is so much more than that. So all the best to you both. Love you both. And congratulations. Bye. Oh, one more thing before I go. Shelley Diamond, this is for you. I still do not have a Casula mug. Can you please get onto that? I've been gone for a year. Bye.